What's going on, Geminis? We're going to go ahead and jump into your August 2022 monthly reading here, and we're going to take a look and see what is coming up for y'all for the rest of the month. If you're newer to the channel, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. You can check your rising sign, moon sign, Venus sign. You may find that readings may resonate more at certain given times. All right, Gemini, let's see. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Motivation, huh? I see what's going on. Some of y'all may have a lot of fire in your chart, Gemini. Maybe like a little bit of tad of water. But yeah. I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be finally solving something. It's almost like you could be sort of finding like the missing puzzle piece to something that it is that you're working on. I'm also getting this energy too. A lot of you are feeling like motivated to pursue your goals at this time. They could be small goals, big goals, maybe goals that you just have for the day, for the moment, whatever the case might be. The reason why I say that is 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands is like telling you to fly, basically. 8 of Wands is the height of ambition. 2 of Wands is Mars in Aries, so it's direct. It's like almost like I feel like you're trying to concentrate on like your goals and your ambitions at this time as well. And with the Knight of Cups, I do feel like it's in regards to your dreams. Others of you could even be in regards to love, but I'm not getting that primarily just because I only have 1 cup in this whole spread. I do get an energy though to where it's like, you know, the Knight of Cups can refer to like your dreams and the things you're envisioning for your future. And I feel like at this time, a lot of you Geminis are focused on your goals, or just maybe even keeping the momentum alive here as well. You do have this Mercury retrograde reinvention that just came out. We are going to have a Mercury retrograde in Libra. It's going to retrograde back into Virgo, but that won't be until like a little while. But I do feel like there could be some energies that come up around that time towards like maybe you're having to sort of resolve something. It's not even necessarily that I feel like something is needing to be fixed. I just kind of feel like you're getting down to like the source of what it is that you've been looking for, or what it is that you've been at least wanting to build for yourself. You have this Sun Faith card. Some of y'all may have a lot of fire in your chart. Could have Leo. If not, don't worry about it. It's just a lot of wands in this reading. Let's see. And you also have enlightenment here. Yeah, 8 of Wands could sometimes mean it is a Sagittarius energy. It's actually Mercury in Sag, 8 of Wands. Sagittarius is, you know, ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter can represent wisdom, enlightenment, sort of higher levels of education, whatever the case might be. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're definitely opening yourself up. I'm hearing Sagittarius. Some of you guys may have a lot of Sag in your chart, but I feel like you're trying to open up yourself. And I also feel like you are reaching sort of like this peak enlightenment. Not like you're becoming like some guru or anything like that. It's more so of an energy. It's like you're starting to understand sort of like your mission and what direction you're wanting to move in, and like how you use your energy here. I do feel like for some of you in your challenge, it's like there may sort of be this energy of like having to give something one more try, 9 of Wands, Ace of Wands, or to push through some type of adversity. It's more so with the fire element being, you know, with the Wands being the pure challenge here. It's more so it's like just having to keep the desire alive, or having to keep the faith alive, having to keep the motivation and the ball rolling here. That's why I feel like the Ace of Wands is in the heart of the spread. It's like it's telling you to keep, you know, initiating yourself into your passion and your desires, but also like managing your own energy too. But Sun, Faith, 3 of Wands is also telling you to have faith in your challenge. So I feel like faith at this time could be definitely beneficial for you. But this is an interesting reading. Very interesting. The only major arcana you have here is the Hermit, which some of you guys may have some Virgo in your chart, but you know, like I said, there will be a Mercury retrograde that it'll retrograde in Libra, come back into Virgo. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could be sort of remanaging things here, refiguring out things, sort of maybe having to fix things or change things here. But I feel like ultimately what's going on, especially with the enlightenment card, it's like there's this deep sense of soul growth that's going on, this deeper sense of awareness that you're developing with inside yourself. And I'm almost getting like concentration, like a lot of you are starting to get your concentration back about, you know, with the Knight of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, about like what it is that you're wanting to to build for yourself. Like, I feel like it could be fixing some problems here that needed to be fixed. Now, some of you may be the helper here, because the Hermit, Three of Pentacles, is somebody who has a lot of knowledge, they got a lot of experience, they got a lot of wisdom, and with the Three of Pentacles, they sort of use that to help other people, or they're there to sort of guide other people. But nonetheless, I feel like this could be where you're having to sort of, not even having, I think you're figuring out like a problem that has needed to be figured out. I feel like some of you guys could be relearning something as well. Let's take a look at your outcome. King of Swords, yeah, the ultimate enlightenment. King of Swords, it's like the wisdom, the knowledge. It's like you already know everything that there is to know. So I feel like a lot of you guys, you could be gaining some sort of enlightenment based upon sort of having to reinvent things or kind of get down to the bottom of problems to work out sort of like kinks or blockages here. But yeah, King of Swords. I feel like you're going to be, I'm getting like a really hard energy of concentration. Temperance card, things coming back into extremes. Temperance is always back into extremes. Things being balanced after extremes. So yeah, and like I said, the Temperance, the second major arcana so far in the reading, pretty much done with the spread. We'll clarify, of course, but like I said, Sagittarius, or yeah, the Temperance, I cannot talk. Temperance is ruled by Sag. So this enlightenment, this higher sense of knowledge and being that I feel like you're accomplishing at this time here. And the Empress here, wow. I feel like you're on your way to, if you want to say, glow up. The Empress does represent that any projects that you have, any endeavors or goals that you have at this time are very ripe to come to fruition. So I feel like you're, like the fruits could be ripening here for you. But I get a lot of enjoyment here. And I also see your creativity being off the charts. But the Empress is more abundance, more pleasure in life. So, oh shit. All right, let's pull your symbolisms card. Let's see, Gemini. You got house, familiarity. Could be issues around the house, not necessarily that things are going to be going all bad and stuff like that, but you could be sort of figuring out your living situation, whether you're getting a newer house, whether you're getting a newer place, whether you're just fixing things that need to be fixed at home, you know, with relationships, anything really. So yeah, I feel like you're getting used to sort of a new environment here as well, or you could even be creating a newer environment that you could actually be starting to thrive in. Gemini, I like it. Let's go through and clarify this reading. I feel like you're like setting your sails pretty high here, and I think that's what you should do. I think you should shine as bright as you can. So let's see, 5 of Wands here on the 2 of Wands. I just feel like you're motivated. Knight of Wands on the 8 of Wands, and you have the Knight of Swords on the Knight of Cups. I feel like you know exactly what it is that you want. You're passionate about it, and it could even be challenging at the same time, but there's motivation and momentum that is starting to be built, and it's just about keeping it. How do you get through your challenge? The Emperor, the Hangman, and the 6 of Cups. I feel like it's just by accepting the present moment and appreciating the present moment, but also like focusing on what needs to be done in the present moment. The reason why I say present moment is because the 6 of Cups is a very present card. It's like taking in like the good energies around you and feeling good. And with the Hangman here, it's like sort of like surrendering, allowing yourself to open up to newer ways of creativity, or allowing yourself to tap into your inner creativity is what I'm really getting here. And the Emperor is like taking control of your destiny, taking control of the direction and how you want things to go. Obviously, the Emperor is an energy to where it's like you don't want to you're not trying to control others, right? That's the Emperor reverse, trying to control others, trying to control all these things, right? It's more so about having control over yourself and your actions, and moving forward. It's about having faith and trusting that good things will happen, or good things will come in for you, or continue to go good. Three of Swords on the Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles on the Hermit, and you also have the Tower here. Yeah, it's like you could be fixing something. Something could have like turned out a mistake, I'm getting here, Gemini, like in the past. Or maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you're trying to change things. Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Tower. I feel like it's more so of like past things that made you sort of had to make a hard change, or it was something that you could have, something could have happened by mistake or by accident. So I feel like with the Mercury retrograde, it's like you could be refiguring things out here and putting the pieces back together in something that you've been wanting to like put back together. Your outcome's phenomenal. Let's see. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Woo! Two of Cups on the Temperance, and you have the Eight of Wands on the Emperor. Some of you guys, you could be patching up a relationship. I'm not saying like it's a breakup or anything like that. I mean, I'm getting an energy though of maybe a relationship. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It could be platonic as well. But I do feel like you could be sort of bringing things back into balance here with a certain individual. But others of you, if you're not dealing with anybody else, what I really feel like what's going on is like you're starting to discover your true potential. I think you're starting to recognize sort of like your own value and your self-worth and what it is exactly that you want to experience for yourself. But nonetheless, it's like whatever's coming together here, I feel like it's quite motivational. I feel like it's like giving you the ambition that you need to move forward. And it's like it's paying off for you actually being able to grow more abundance from what it is that you've been sort of focusing on and concentrating on and fixing. So, yeah, Gemini. It finally rained here today in Texas. If y'all live in Texas, it's been what, like 2 months since we've had rain? Lord. You got Yaw Destiny, Mercury retrograde reinvention here. Yeah, I do feel like there's something that you're destined for, but it's like I feel like things had to happen certain ways to sort of move and navigate you to where you're supposed to be. I mean, if you have a yod in your chart, I have a yod. If you have a yod, you may have a yod in your chart. It's like sometimes you can feel sort of out of control in that area where the yod is, and it's kind of like it's almost like, you know, God is, or if you want to say God or the universe or the divine is sort of what's navigating and putting you in places to fulfill your destiny here. You got Oak Tree, Ancestors, Sun, Faith here. Okay. I think for a lot of you, it is about sort of relying like on, hold on. You got enlightenment and you got truth here. I feel like you're discovering your own inner truth. I'm almost getting an energy, it's like to have faith that you're being guided. And it could be by your ancestors or whatever. Some of you guys, it could just be that you have guidance, or you remember the guidance that you received from certain ancestors or from certain authority figures. And I feel like it's like by, you know, going with what it is that you believe in, Gemini. So wow, yeah. Wow. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Gemini, for y'all's August 2022 monthly reading. Thank y'all for being patient as always. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Also, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification button bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload your video. But nonetheless, I will talk to you, Gemini, in the next one.